Hi guys, welcome back to Graveyard Sisters. It is Leslie here and I am here at Dalzell Estate in Motherwell and it is a scorcher today guys. It is boiling and this is somewhere I've been wanting to go. You know, I always say, oh, I've got all these places I want to go to. Well, here I am. This is huge, but this is a huge big massive country estate. I think initially it was a hunting grounds and it goes back to AD something like 800s odds guys. So this whole estate, it was initially granted to James Hamilton Boggs in 1647. Now before that it was the DL family that had this. James Hamilton was a nephew of the Earl of Carnwarth, and James Hamilton is considered the first Hamilton laird of DL. This is amazing. I have never been in here and I hope I'm going in the right directions. So the Hamiltons of DL, they were related to the Dukes of Hamilton. So if you do remember, I have covered a little bit of that. I have been to the graves of the Dukes in Bent Road Cemetery, and we've done a little bit on the mausoleum. The Hamilton Mausoleum is where the Dukes were initially buried, but due to disrepair they got moved. But in here there's so much to see guys. I think I would need a full day to cover it. We've got all these beautiful lush trees. We've got an RS PCB, so that's for the birds, so you can go bird watching here. I think you can get lots of different birds if that's something that you're interested in. And there's a Japanese garden, we have a mausoleum, we have the graveyard which I am heading to. We also have the huge big DL house that is still standing to this day guys. Oops, butterflies. Yeah, so the Hamiltons of DL were actually related to the Dukes of Hamilton, so as I say, we've covered that, and that was the family that owned the Hamilton Palace, and that was the main seat of the Dukes. And then we've got in here DL House. Sorry guys, just bear with me. And in here, I mean, I actually don't know if I'll get to it today because there's a huge map of this place, and where the big DL house is, it is nowhere near the graveyard. So if I don't get to that guys today, I do apologise. We will get back. Definitely, I think this is somewhere that Audrey would love to come and see as well. Yeah, so the DL house in this whole estate, it was actually known for royal visits, and Queen Victoria's children reportedly preferred it to the much grander Hamilton Palace that's not there anymore. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at this. This is like, so this is where like the Dukes and the Duchesses would have came. They would have been doing hunting. They would have, this is their lands. They lived here. The Queen, maybe not the Queen herself, but yeah, the Queen Victoria's children would come in here too. So there's a lot of history in here guys, and I will link a description so you can lift. I mean, I'll put the name and a link and you can go and read it all for yourself. There's so much history. So I just hope that I'm going in the right direction guys, or else we'll be getting lost in here today. Amazing, isn't it? So I don't know how far down the graveyard is guys. I presume it's just keep following this path. I haven't came across this all guys, but I thought, you know, I'll do a little like video and try and just give you a little outline of some of the history. As you know guys, I'm not a historian, so but Google is always your friend. So I'm just going to leave this wee short here, just leave that as a little outline of Leslie's history lesson for today. Yeah, the actual stately home that is in here, eventually it became a boys' school. It didn't get demolished, which is absolutely amazing because I think it's like one of the last standing big stately homes in this area. This is South Lanarkshire. and now it's been sold, renovated, and there's actually people living in there. Can you imagine living where a duke used to live? Can you imagine living where royalty used to come? Amazing. So that's just a little, here I am guys. So if you want to see more, keep watching and keep your eyes out for more videos guys. Thanks for watching.